Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Benjamin Breaker Novotny, and we are back and about to dive into map number 2 between LGD Gaming and TyLoo. Just let me get the volume back and going to its normal levels, and here we are. Knife round is just about to begin. Didn't miss any action whatsoever, so I hope you guys are ready to watch. And LGD, essentially, they just took a spanking there, really, from TyLoo. They only managed to get 4 rounds to their name, but wait a minute, it looks like... Okay, Fancy's just fine. 4 Kevlar is coming out. Okay, Fancy forgot to buy his... I was about to say it didn't make sense, but... Oh, wait. Knife round. Stupid me. A little bit... I wouldn't call it unusual in the way of format, but... I don't know why, but for some reason I'm only used to seeing knife rounds on the first map, but it looks like we're going to be seeing now LGD taking that knife round and choosing CT side. Going to have a warm-up round of about 20 seconds before we dive into the next match, and then everything should be good to go. 顶个好转耶，谢谢。 And I think I'll be casting a restream of this on Homao.tv once we are finished here. But of course start with LGD versus Wings, and then we'll dive into TyLoo versus LGD. But hey, it's far from over yet. Could potentially be 3 full maps. It really depends on the performance of LGD on this one. If I had to guess, I would say, you know, I feel as though this could actually be the choice of LGD and map, really. I mean, Inferno, it could have been TyLoo's. But we'll find out soon enough. Somebody got not able to boost up there, but it looks like there's a anti-boost coming up at mid right now, and really, what's coming from Attacker and Designer, DD, is that they're about to pounce, or rather find out about that, and Designer will get the refrag. However, the trade initiated by KFCG, unable to get 2 frags first time, unable to get any HP off of Designer there, if I read that correctly. Small 9 now pushing, or rather holding his ground at B. I don't think he knows that there's more than one target headed his way, otherwise he would probably be backpedaling away from Checkers into a position where his, you know, how do I say this, back left corner. He's going there now. He is blind at the moment. Fancy. Oh, Small 9 gets 2 for his time, making himself cost effective 3 as well. Not all that bad. Captain Mo gets a refrag in this, but he's the last man standing. Only 33 HP, and we're gonna see a 4K coming out of Small 9. I don't know if I should call him Xiao, like Small G. How do I say this? Small Joe, or Small. You know what I mean? Like Small 9 or Small Joe, because that's basically what they call the. I'm trying to think of the player Xiao Ba, for example, the Dota 2 player, right? I mean, I think they call him Xiao 8 in English, but I very seldom pay attention to Dota 2 casts, so it's difficult for me to say. Small 9 getting 1 headshot up at mid and showing how fierce his team may be one round after another. Oh boy. Yikoti should know what kind of a hotspot he's in at the moment. Just opening the squeaky to get a peek were some of the guys on T side, but let's not forget that they, for the most part, only have upgraded pistols. There's a Mac 10 onto Designer, so that's gonna kind of bring in an X factor. Of course, I believe Captain Mo had to make that purchase without any armor and drop it for him. That's why he's gone so early on. But Fancy getting a nice return frag on the KFCG. He might be going for the weapon salvage there. And there is someone watching mid right now. It's actually Sydney. He's going to try and perhaps abuse the fact that there is a weapon at mid for them to salvage. But as far as KFCG is concerned, he thinks it's just CT territory and they shouldn't push into that. CZ can be just as powerful as a rifle in some ways. But there they go. They're pouring in right now. No entry utilities whatsoever. Some of them lining up a little bit. We do see Nico T getting 1 frag, and he's immediately refragged, but that 3 versus 3, and they take all 3 down at bomb site A. Last man standing is going to be 4-2-3, and he knows he's going to have to take this for his team. Jumped on the other side of red crate. He's about to get flanked, however. Even attempting for a jump shot was somebody god, but gets away with his first frag of the round. We will be seeing Fancy getting 3 frags. It's going to be the anti-eco round now coming in for LGD CSGO. The question is, what can they do in this position? They are working on it right now, working their way back into this game. Somebody got now an A. No, I'm sorry. He's right outside of B, but if I'm looking at that correctly, we've got KFCG and Vents, and that's the perfect flanking position for anyone who would go into bomb site B from main. 3-man stack on the bomb site A. I'm not entirely sure what Sydney is actually doing here on ladder, but he does finally go into A heaven. Oh boy! CZ does light them up, and it takes them down to about 19 HP. Now it looks like it's just going to be a rotate, slow rotate even, coming from Team TyLoo. They've already caused a lot in the way of noise at bomb site A, and it looks like they are now going to just kind of slowly creep their way back into B, trying to stack on it. And that was an initiate. That was only 1 player, but now he knows it's going to be the whole team. 4-2-3 gets away with a double kill, 2 of them headshots from that Deagle. Nice flank coming in here from Sydney. Now 2 versus 2 in this exchange. Bomb has yet to be planted, and it should be now. There we go. Bomb planter will live. Captain Mo getting a second frag to his time, and now it looks like Sydney. Oh boy. A tough spot to play from 2 angles, and now switching to the MP7. Will get, oh my god! 1 HP! If he had jumped off of heaven, he would have died. Instead, he simply walked off of it, and thus was in safe falling distance of the ground. So, literally, by the skin of his teeth, I think this is the first time I've seen a 1 HP win in a long, long time. Perhaps even since the beginning of my CSGO casting career. It's going to be attacker now pushing with his teammates to where? Mid, probably going to get stacked there a little bit. Will find an opening frag. Will he get a second? No, he'll be immediately refragged by small 8. Or small 9, rather. Getting a triple kill at mid. This guy, he's the beast of mid. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with him. Fancy catching 1-2 off guard. And, I mean, like, really what happened there was Nico T. He had known that there was someone at Squeaky. He just wasn't able to do it. He's like, hey, guys, I think the coast is clear at B. Let's get the bomb planted. It's 2 versus 2 now. Again, in favor of, well, firepower-wise, in favor of LGD. HP-wise, not so much. 4-2-3. Looking for an angle to play off of. Gotta find a forklift frag. And now quad. We're going to have player isolated, and that'll be LGD getting his 4th kill of the round. 20 HP remains. Diffuse coming in, and small 9 just chilling there, really. Oh boy. Three rounds now for LGD CSGO. Attacker and Designer are now stacked onto a main. I'd say if they couldn't get this win, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Redirecting their attention to bomb site B just a little bit. KFCG not looking away from B main entrance for T side. He's actually rotating right now. This could actually could this work against LGD CSGO is a good question. 2 players in mid, one pushing towards highway. That's actually Nico T right now. But very big. I mean, I feel like in some ways they could be misreading this, but as I say that, they do hear the flashbang. KFCG should be heading for vents right now, and Designer's actually watching it right now. Oh boy, that's one. A refrag coming in. Very nicely traded. But that is going to be at least one more confirmed target. Throwing an incendiary. Very safe move here, as we see Nico T now backing out. We will, however, see Attacker burn for the mistakes. The plant will go down. There is an M4A4 Battlestar in his hands. And it's 2 versus 1. Very nicely done by Fancy and his team. So checking the score right now, big fragger from the CT side. Big player. Definitely small 9. I think after that encounter with him on round 4 at mid, the team has decided, okay, let's kind of refrain from going up mid again. But, you know, immediately after 2 wins in a row, we see that LGD is just gonna stay away from buying rifles, and small 9, he's in a lot of trouble right now. He's behind sandbags, he's caught, shot at by 3 different targets, and it's just not looking all that great. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Fancy getting another one on behalf of his team. He's going to get a double kill. 4-2-3, however, going to take a helmetless Designer, aka DD, off of the map. It's going to be 1-for-1 in the exchange over by White Truck, and now Fancy coming in and finishing the job onto 4-2-3. He says he scared me. Yeah. He says, I didn't know where to fight. And that last word is an expletive in Chinese. I'd rather not tell you all the definition. So now on 3-3, and mostly just upgraded pistols this time coming in from the CT side. Alright. Stack now on top of the box. Pre-rotated the wrong direction as Nico T. He'll be punished for that. I think he was looking at Squeaky and just didn't swing that cursor to his left in time to get the frag. And now it's on 4-2-3, 1v3 with a deagle. Seen 2 versus 5 with deagles work out before, but only when they're ready to fire. The attacker just he shuts that down. Gets himself a triple kill, justifies his position on the team. Check the economy right now coming out from TyLoo. Okay, so I'd say that for them to be shut down economically, they would have to lose 2 rounds in a row, including this one. If LGD could find a way to turn it around, they are now making kind of an anti-entry. Nice job there. Drops the bomb. Immediately gonna back off, I hope. And well, Sydney hits nothing but air there. Small 9 coming in to reinforce. What on earth? Everyone's just like, what? What was that? Like, we just, okay, has received and trade a shadow case. Okay. Just telling them to give me a few. A little bit odd in some regards, I guess you'd say, but it is what it is. going to be opening frag coming in from Designer, getting another one. It's going to be DD, same player. This changes his name every single game. All the guys on TyLoo do this, but now it's 2 versus 4. Low HP on somebody. I don't know. Are they going for the retake? No, it couldn't be. Couldn't be. And right now, what on earth is actually coming in here? LGD's small 9 is in a tough position. Ah, boy, just slaughtered, really. But on point with that headshot is somebody God. Sydney catching one with a no-scope. Can catch another, will not get the third, and just turns out to be a little bit expensive, but the pickup on that AWP does make it very well worth it for our T-sided TyLoo. Let's see. Nico T pushing up mid. He might be able to catch Designer off, but no, it's Designer playing through smoke. He was merely adopted by the smoke, raised in it. He was not born in it like some people. Like Stewie 2K, for example. 4-2-3. Get lit up, and that's 3 frags now for DD, aka Designer. Last man standing is now KFCG. He heard the footsteps. He's not checking that corner. What is going on here? What? Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Whoa. Please, what on earth? This is James Bond 2.0. What? Somebody oddshot this right now. Oh! Oh my god! Ah! Oh! I was just thinking to myself, what on earth is KFCG doing there? Why isn't he shooting? You should see him. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help myself. I apologize if I shattered your eardrums. But let's check the reaction in chat from both sides. Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen that, but it's an online qualifier. Oh boy. Fancy Designer. Well, that's a win for the CTs. They're unable to capitalize on this. On that defeat, however, and looks like now TyLoo is coming back with a swinging hammer, like in full swing. The damage is real. Thank you for the Shanto, Mr. Atom G, but last man standing now, Sydney. Oh boy, Captain Mo. Looks like this is gonna turn into a draw really fast, like the old Wild West. He's sandwiched there. And it looks like Fancy's gonna get that finishing blow. Alright, so here we go now. Off the back of that win and then an immediate loss coming from LGD, they're now definitely hurting economically. And TyLoo basically said after that last round, you know, no more playing around, no more joking around, nothing like that. Captain Mo misses the initial shot, does get the follow-up, however. I think he took one to the head from a long distance. That's why he's so low HP, though. USP headshot does obviously take 2 bullets to get done. There we go. Looks like now we're going to be seeing 4-2-3 taking one down. And what on earth is this? Attacker taking a little bit of damage. Frag grenade. Sydney coming in to try and stem the flow of terrorists towards their spawn. And it's all on KFCG and Sydney. They're just not able to pull it off, it looks like. 65 HP remains. He's about to go toe-to-toe with someone point blank, and it's going to be Captain Mo coming out on top. Very low HP those guys are, however. I mean, it came very close in some regards. He just had to land 2 to center mass, and I think that would have been all he needed. Very strong play for control at mid coming from LGD CSGO, but there's just no one there. Nobody. They're already getting basically a free entrance now into bomb site B as we have somebody god making it. Designer just lurking back there, however, he will be finally shut down. And that was, I don't know how to place the tone of this round other than maybe donation to the team. I'm sorry, but no, that's a kind of a, that's an overstatement, really, because we could see that they did in fact get 2 frags at a time. Nothing too terribly bad about that. But right now, LGD CSGO definitely hurting with only 4 rounds on the board, and I think that was 2 players that reached 16K from the terrorist side. And now it's all on. I mean, these last 2 rounds. By the time they run out of money, if they were to lose the next 2 rounds in a row, they would still have enough money for a full buy in the final round of the first half, I think. I mean, you got 2 max banks there coming in from these other guys. It's gonna be Nico T. This is 2 now, and Captain Mo gets nice frags. I mean, the trades have been phenomenal. This round in particular, coming in from LGD, to the extent that if we see a win coming from terrorists, it's still, you know, if we see one more gone. What I mean to say is, if Designer or Captain Mo were to fall and then the round were still to be won by the T's, it would actually yield no profit. But that's not the case. They make a narrow profit margin of roughly, trying to pull that battle math into my head right now. Roughly $3,800. That was the profit they made to the total team economy with 2 players alive and 5 frags. Assuming those were all AK frags and not op kills. Op kills, of course, the kill reward doesn't really yield too terribly much. It's gonna be now 1, 2 for 2 in the exchange, and now it looks like TyLoo get the leg up here. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the shot. Wow. Okay, well. Attacker. Game event's gonna toss a frag. 36 HP remains on his target. Sydney with only upgraded pistols. This is kind of some yellow swag play that kind of worked out in favor of the CTs, but now they've got to play for the retake. They've only got a single smoke, and the question is, what good is that going to do them other than putting out a Molotov? Very situational. Come on. Checkers now. Oh boy. Sydney, I think he got hit in the head with the metal surface there, unless I read it wrong. Last man standing here. He's got to make that frag happen soon. 41% HP remaining. Ring around the boxy. And there is no time to defuse, unfortunately. So it's just going to be a very expensive win coming in from terrorist side. Costed them all their money. And, you know, it's just... It does hurt their bank. But not as severely as, say, losing a round would be. Just the way of the world at present. And now it's a full buy coming in from LGD CSGO. They're going to try and give it a scar, a push with that this round, and see if they can pull it off. But it's a very, very difficult thing to say. All the windows broken at mid by a single frag, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, that's 3 sniper rifles I just noticed coming from the LGD roster. You know, can be difficult to make work. Because of course you've got a lack of support players at that point. You've got more AWPs than you have AK-47s or M4s to cover the rear of that op player, or covering the side thereof. And that's gonna be just a 4-shot onto small 9. He was just spotted, hunted down, and now Designer getting the second one. It's 3 versus 5, and well, they still got the scar to work with, but oh, they had it. Who taught me to speak English, right? It's gonna be KFCG getting one. Bomb plant gonna take place at A, and now it's nothing for saving. It's 1. Get a second. No, I'm sorry. Could he get a third? He could not. And that's gonna take us straight into the first round of the second half, pistol round. And if LGD want that comeback, you know, it's gonna have to start somewhere, and where else but here. Easiest round to do it on. They just really have to get those headshots to connect. Managed to see TyLoo take 11 rounds on T side. Can they turn it into 12 off the back of the pistol round, or are we going to see it turn into 5 for LGD? Very big stack. Whoa. Whoa. TyLoo's just going aggressive here. They're not waiting at all. And right now what's happening is LGD, they're waiting for these guys to push through. Spots 1, headshot, dink. And 2 for 1 in the exchange. So question is, where are they going to play for? They're at least giving it the air of bomb site A, but they don't actually have the bomb in that location. Back in quad, it's going to be Attacker. And he's going to have to deal with the likes of both KFCG as well as 423. Gets 1, but KFCG clears out the bomb site. This is, again, a very good airing of bomb site A. They're like, wait, guys, he doesn't have the bomb. They immediately turned back. And I believe it was Designer who had heard the plant go down. This is aggressive coming in from small 9. Oh my, what on earth? Was that Designer dropping down from heaven, going through B main, and then... What on earth indeed? 1 versus 2 now. Where's KFCG? He's coming in from heaven. Line fire onto that angle. And it's planted for heaven right now as well. Smoke. Did he hit him through the head? Oh, jeez. There's enough time for it to fuse as well. He's got the kit. If there was not, I would say it would be much, much closer. So, by ringing a prayer, we do see that TyLoo take the pistol round, and they may have just dictated the entire pace of the second half now at 12 points. And a stronger buy than that of LGD CSGO. Nonetheless, LGD CSGO did manage to get the plant down, so they're going to go with 3 pistol upgrades, and that is it. No utilities, no flashes, nothing like that. And looks like 423. Oh wait, he's going with full armor and a Tech 9. You know, if they can get that bomb plant down this round, then they might be able to do something the immediate following round. We're talking about getting a maybe an AK-47 buy-in, even if they don't win the following round. We'll have to wait and see how this round develops. But Fancy goes in. He sees nothing at mid. He's like, hey guys, nothing's here. They say, yeah, we know. We're smoking him at A. Main, somebody getting a triple quad kill. Guy is absolutely absurd. But, I mean, again, we have to stress that this was an eco round. And somebody's just saying, let the bodies hit the floor. From this guy. Whew. All right, so let's see what's coming up from Fancy here. Shooting through. Not quite happening just yet. But 13th round coming, and again, a full buy coming in from LGD CSGO. Lacking just a little bit in the way of utilities, but just falling short a teeny tiny bit of what is here from our DouYu TV sponsored team. 4 versus 5 now, as they do enter into bomb site B and get the plant. This is just, I don't understand. They just let them have the site. Somebody got waiting conveniently for Nico T to overstep his bounds. Fancy one coming in here with the P90. Captain Mo gonna finish when he starts onto his target. And now bomb site's clear. They just took it quite nicely. Bomb has been defused, and well, it looks like this is gonna be, you know, 10 rounds difference. Is there any coming back from this? LGD CSGO, what are they doing right now? They've gone for nothing in the way of purchases, nothing yet. What's going on here? Just chilling in spawn? They're still trying to determine what their buy is going to be, but it looks like it's all 4-2. You know, they're going full buys, SMGs, UMPs, everything else in between, and full utilities to accompany that. But yeah, I mean, for UMPs, that can be just as strong as rifles in some regards, but they just don't have the range to compete with rifles. Let's leave it at that. They're coming in now, and I do believe somebody just saw that, but doesn't get the first shot off. That's actually him who was lit first. He will fall back immediately. 4-3 tossing that frag over mid, but I don't think that connected with anything. I mean, I do see attacker now with 84 HP, so maybe it did hit him. But is this going to be a 4-man stack onto mid is a very good question. Attacker not checking that mid entrance. Not just yet. Smoke over mid to keep anyone from coming through that. And now he's backpedaling, throwing a flashbang, and trying to get around another safe corner. This is the perfect time for small 9 to go in to main, but there's an incendiary tossed on that. He gets one, looking for the second, blind firing now, and he's unable to get that. Was denied it. And now KFCG coming in to get the refrag. It's now looking like, I can't say who it's gonna be. Captain Mo getting 2. Designer coming in, and this, like, who's countering Huam is the real question. Last man standing for his team, it's LGD's Nico T. 6 seconds remain. Gets one. All Designer has to do is stay alive and he wins. He's gonna try and get that frag, punishing him. Ouch. See how much money Nico T has. That's, oh man, a bad pill to swallow, but just can't make it work out, unfortunately. This thing is really laggy right now, fancy rather, but try saying that when you've got 5 ping. Looks like both teams are in Shanghai right now, as I did see that in the Huomao.tv chat just a few minutes ago. And this is match point now for TyLoo. Can they, you know, shut down LGD's CSGO roster? Boy, that's Sydney. What on earth? Team kill there, but KFCG does actually get 1 frag in the return. Fancy looking for another. Somebody coming in through vents to counter and doing it very quickly, I might add. 2 versus 3 now. And it's all on bomb site B. 1 for 1 just now on bomb site B. Last man standing is KFCG. And he's just, I mean, he's in a world of hurt there. He's got the AWP in hand, but maybe the angling here will work to his favor, work to his advantage. Maybe not. There it is, 2-0 in map score, and TyLoo will be taking the second map against LGD Gaming. They will advance now to, I believe, the semifinals of the winners group, and with that, we will actually be seeing LGD Gaming falling into, I think, the round of 8 for the losers group, if I'm not mistaken. They should go into the losers group, shouldn't be fully eliminated at this point. But taking down Wings was actually a big accomplishment for them. If they do rematch against, say, LGD Gaming, or if they do rematch against TyLoo in the near future, maybe they'll consider their map choices again. But this is honestly my first time seeing both teams play. We're going to take things into a short break and then maybe a rerun of today's program. Okay, don't go away.大家好，我是斌哥。我们要等一下就冲破今天的赛事，在火冒店 TV 上。好，就不要走了。如果你们想要看重播，就是说 Wings 对上 LGD， 然后 LGD 对上TyLoo的话，你们就可以看这个频道。Well, guys, that's it for the English stream for today. We will see you guys tomorrow with the remainder of the matches for the qualifiers for PGL. We'll see you tomorrow.